had big jobs, but the stress was too much. It was time to escape. So, they packed their bags, got on a plane, and flew to Spain. Welcome to Ricky and Brenda's The Great Escape.
Well, welcome back to our channel. I'm Ricky and this is Brenda. Welcome to our Great Escape. We are here to give another update on our non-lucrative visa that we've been working on for a while. And I think from the last video that we did, we left it where we had just gotten our marriage certificate that had been apostille. And the next step, we had set up an appointment to meet with our Spain management team because we had some questions and we wanted to make sure that we were on track to the next step, which was to do, we actually needed our employer's letter stating that we weren't going to be, working after the visa is approved. So we did that. And then what else? Yep, the health insurance. They require that you have health insurance paid for a year. So we are still closing out the little details on that. But yeah, I mean,
I spoke with two different people for the private health insurance that were recommended. We were really happy with one. It was recommended from James Blick from Spain Revealed. He's been very helpful. Really enjoyed our conversation with him, felt comfortable. And so I decided to go with him. Based on the actual insurance that we selected, they have to do a questionnaire, so they have to call you. But the whole thing took maybe, a
couple of days.
2 days?
2 days, yeah.
2 days. We got our letter, email saying that, the certificado of insurance, of health insurance. So we did that.
And just a couple of tips on that before we move on. The couple of things, and again, even one of the things that we appreciate from the agent was that he was, very upfront. He gave us some tips. To remember, if you are from the U.S., here it's different. No, the pre-existing condition is no longer a thing here, but it is over there. So keep that in mind. So they're gonna ask you, your weight. If you have diabetes.
If you're overweight, then you pay more.
You pay more. You may even get denied, right?
Right. Yep.
And if you do get approved, from what I'm no expert, but from what I know, if let's say you have diabetes, you may still be approved, but then they don't cover the medication. Is that it?
No, it's considered pre-existing.
Oh, it's considered pre-existing. Actually, the medication part of it is different than here too.
Right, because you're covered with your medications if you're in the hospital or in a facility. Everything that they administered is covered. But then if you go to the doctor, they give you a prescription, so you pay for your medications. So here we used to pay a co-payment for our medications. There, you have to pay the full price. But the difference is the price of the medications there are extremely affordable. He gave me an example. Him and his wife had like the flu or something like that. They were both sick, and they gave him prednisone, antibiotic, and a cough syrup, and for each one of them. And the total cost of everything for both were only 20 euros. So that's even less than a co-payment for one medications here in the US. So that's how it's a little different. But like I said, we can put in the link of the person that we spoke to that helped us with the insurance. And he can give you, he can go over everything with you as far as what to expect, what they look for, just so your options.
The area where you're going to be in, because that makes a difference too. How about dental and vision?
Dental, it's included, but it's, your basic, so your evaluation, x-rays, cleanings, that type of thing. The way they do it there is they have a set agreement. So they would give you a list of what each treatment costs, and they have to abide by it. So it's not like here, if you go to a dentist, they're going to charge you one amount. If you go to a different, they'll charge you a different amount. There, every single dentist you go to has to follow the price that is placed, by them. So that's also very helpful because it regulates it. It makes it more affordable. Your eye exams, glaucoma surgery, things like that are all included, except for obviously pay out of pocket for your glasses or contacts. But again, it's a lot more affordable than here with insurance.
And what was the amount for both of us for the whole year?
So for both of us for the whole year came out to $2,800. But that's for the whole year, no co-payments, no deductible, no co-insurance, and it's also international. So the plan that we selected was the higher one. They are cheaper than that, but the one we selected is if you're anywhere, use the plan, pay out of pocket, and you get reimbursed from them. So even if you come and visit in the States and you have to go to the doctor, just send them the bill and they'll reimburse you. So you're covered internationally. We thought it was super affordable. The only thing that I have found to be extremely stressful so far has been trying to schedule the appointment with the consulate. We're here, ours is Miami, which is like 3 or 4 hours away from where we live. But we were trying, no lie, a whole entire week. We spent over 4 hours each per day trying to get an appointment, and it was super frustrating, but we just got lucky that today was the day that they release the following month's appointment. So what they do, they pick a day and they'll release the full month of the following month and offer appointments for that month. So, but you never know when is the day that they're going to do that. So it just so happened for us, it was not, today's April 3rd or the 4th. And it happened to be today that they actually release the appointments.
Because the old way, before October, you could just do it directly with the consulate. But since then, they now partner up with this company called BLS International. So you have to do it through their website. And yeah, like Brenda's saying, it's very frustrating because you keep trying, and it keeps giving you the no appointment. But yeah, once you're in, then you just fill out a form, pay $18 for it, get a confirmation.
An important tip is that if you're a family, do it individually. Yeah. Ricky actually called a BLS phone number, and that's exactly what they told him. Don't do family because you won't get it.
Another thing is, if anyone tells you that you can go to Miami in person, that's not true. They're not going to take you. That used to be, it used to be that way, but not anymore. So don't take that chance. And then, another thing that we wanted to mention was the employer letter. At least for us, obviously everybody is different. A coworker had told us that if, once we gave our 2-week notice, that they would just let us go. I mean, with pay. If you are like us, that you're not really ready to leave, we don't want to leave for another month. So what I did was I sent an email to our HR department saying that we are in the process of getting the visa, and that one of the requirements is a letter from them stating that once the visa is approved, we will no longer be employed, because again, with the non-lucrative visa, you're not allowed to work.
And we just made sure that it stated that it was not a resignation letter. So as long as you do that, I'm pretty sure
okay.
a lot of company will be okay with that, because that's exactly what they responded back was, okay, well, if your visa does get approved, just know you have to give us send us a resignation letter.
So that was our way around it, to make sure that we can, stay basically in our terms. So once the visa is ready and, approved and we are ready, then we will make it official. So that's where we are at right now. We are so excited and so relieved that at least
we have an appointment.
So
we're celebrating today just for the appointment alone, because it was so extremely stressful.
And even today it was stressful because she had an appointment somewhere, and we're trying to do everything remotely, and it was just just stressing. But anyways, we got it done. Now, crossing our fingers that when we go, everything works out, because we've been told that depending on who you get, they may get a little picky as far as pictures. So guys, make sure that your pictures are passport certified kind of pictures, and that your documents all in order. They're very picky. The company again that we are working with, which is called bureaucracy.es, they're out of Spain. We've been working with Marina, who is one of the co-founders, which again came through referral from James Blick. They're really worth every penny, the services that they provide, because they tell you everything step by step what you need, and they put the documents together for you in the way each consulate likes it. So if you are able to do it, I highly recommend it. So yeah, right now we're just waiting on them to put everything together. They'll be mailing us the packet, and then from there it's just a matter of going, and hopefully it takes, from what we know, once you go to your appointment, it could take up to 2 months. They have 60 days to approve it or otherwise, and then we'll be good to go. At that point, they normally call you, you go back and pick up your visa, and then at that point, hopefully we'll be, Spain, here we come. So that's it, guys, for now. Thank you for watching, and as always, if you like our videos and you want to see more, please like and subscribe. See ya.
Bye.